Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We're starting a new series here today and we've got this week at New Look Detailing. Let's get into it. In this new series, we're going to be doing weekly episodes of what it's like behind the scenes here at New Look Detailing. We're going to show you what cars we have in, what cars go out, and everything in between. Shall we start off by having a look at our cars? So right here, we've got my Fiesta ST, which is currently running stage 2, about 250 brake horsepower. Then next to me, we've got the Boss's Golf R. Then finally, we've got Callum's Astra VXR, fully stage 3, running around 350 brake horsepower. Good little lineup, I think, from the guys here. Right, so that's the introduction sorted. Let's go have a look what's going on inside then. Right, so as mentioned, it's not the busiest Monday morning here at the studio, but we've had the Alpine A110B collected by its owner. So that video should be live on the channel now, I believe. So if you go ahead and give that a watch, just if you want to see the full process behind that. But yeah, that was collected by the owner this morning. And other than that, we have the Volkswagen Transporter in as well. So let's have a look what's in the studio. This is the collection bay where the Alpine was collected. I'll throw a photo on screen now, just what that looks like. But yeah, absolutely fabulous car. We've got some van bits over here for one of our customers. He's having a lot done to his van, so all the accessories, styling points, they've been added to, or they will be added to the van once it's in. And then we move on to the Transporter. So this is at a full wet sand. The guys are just currently in the middle of the multi-stage paint correction on this, but it's looking absolutely fantastic right now, as you can see. So yeah, the first layer of 9H has been applied to the van. It's looking lovely at the moment. We do have the step ladder on standby just so we can reach the roof, make sure that's fully protected as well. We don't want half the car being protected. So guys, that's the main jobs for Monday done. We had the Alpine collected by its owner. He was very happy with that, as we showed you earlier. And we've made some good progress on the Transporter behind me as well.
48 hours later.
So guys, it's Wednesday now. The Transporter's left us yesterday. We finished that all up. The customer were very happy with that. I'll throw some shots on the screen now so you can just see the end result of that. The video will be put together and that will be going live at some point in the future. So at the minute we've just got this Evoque, which is in for our pre-sale package. Toby's just working his way around this.
Last week, Liam, sorry.
So as well as the Evoque, we've also got this M2 back with us. So this was with us a couple of months ago for our front end PPF, as well as our level 2 package. However, the owner's had some stone chips on it and he just wants us to get those removed. So it's back with us now and we'll be removing the stone chips where we can, then reapplying the coating. So this is now mid-decon, so it's looking a lot better already. All the dirt's now off the vehicle and we're just letting the snow foam settle for a bit, just so it can bring up all that dirt. So it's easy for us to wash off.
24 hours later.
What's going on guys? It's Thursday evening now, bit of a late one, it's around 7 PM, but we're all still at the studio working hard, trying to get this Alfa Romeo sorted. I know I've not shown it yet, but we've been working really hard on it and we're trying to get in a position where it can go home with the customer tomorrow. So at the moment it's at a wet sand and now the guys are just finishing off the multi-stage machine polish. Once the guys have finished the multi-stage machine polish, then we can go ahead and start applying the coatings, but until then we need to make sure the paintwork is perfect. We don't want any imperfections on it before we apply the coatings. So let's go have a look what the guys are doing. We've got the Alfa wheels on the floor here. They've been taken off the car just so we can get them coated. We need them to be as clean as possible before we apply the ceramic coatings. We still have the M2 here, as mentioned in the previous day. This is with us just to get some stone chips repaired. But once that's done, we will have to reapply the coatings to the car as well. So remember, if you do have coatings on your car and there is damage to it, you will need to get the coating reapplied. Earlier on in the video, I showed you all the boxes that were for a customer's van, and this is the van. He's brought it in with us today, so we're going to get all the accessories added for him. He is one of our good customers, so obviously when he got all the parts delivered to here, we're more than happy to get them added for him. he's had multiple cars done with us, so yeah, any way we can help, we will do. Other than this Transit, the Alfa Romeo Giulia is is now nearly had the multi-stage paint correction. If you have a look, it's looking absolutely fantastic. Go around, have a look at all the reflections. Should be no imperfections left on this now, as it's nearly ready for the coatings to be applied. So have a look at these lights. There's no sort of marring or imperfections at all. This is how we need the car to be before we apply the ceramic coatings. I really like the carbon lip on this. It's a great addition to the car. So here we can see Toby working on the car at the moment. He's using the Root LH15. This is one of the trusted 5-inch pads we use here at the studio. So yeah, when the guys are not using the 5-inch pad, they're normally using this Flex PXE80. As you may notice, a couple of days ago, we actually uploaded a review of this. Hello guys, welcome back to the studio. It's now Friday, so let's have a look what we've got going on. It's a busy Friday for us here at the studio today. We've got this Aston Martin in for a pre-sale prep. The pack. Oh, Toby's trying to run me over. Or go into a parking spot. So yeah, as I mentioned, this Aston Martin's in for our pre-sale prep. This will get a full decontamination. The interior and the engine bay will be had a look at. As well as that, the wheels will be fully clean, making sure the barrels and faces are as clean as possible, ready to go back to the customer so they can advertise it for sale. We've got Cadbury joining us as well today. He's our office dog, so he can get a nice fuss. Toby's just moving the car around so we can easily clean it. I have to say, it is a gorgeous car. Looking beautiful outside the studio. So yeah, as I mentioned, Toby will give us a full decontamination just to make sure it's looking as good as possible. Other than that, we've applied wheel and caliper to the Alfa wheels. As you can see, they're looking great at the moment. So the Transit and the M2 have both been moved out of the studio. If we have a look, Toby at the minute's just working on the Aston Martin with the M2 alongside it. Transit, as you can see over there. Right, so carrying on from earlier, the Aston Martin and the BMW have both been washed and now they've been pulled back into the studio, so we've been working on them a little bit more. Let me show you. So yeah, this M2's been fully washed now. Pulled it back in the studio so we can go ahead and start looking at the stone chips. As I mentioned, this is in for a stone chip removal, so we can get them removed very soon. Other than that, the Aston Martin's looking fantastic, as you can see in the bay there. So yeah, now it's pulled in the studio, we can go ahead and look at the interior, get that looking brand new. This car was coated with us nearly 2 years ago, so as you can see, it's still looking fantastic. So the people who invest in the protection packages will really see the difference when it comes to selling the car. You can see there's not many marks on it at all, so the main thing for us is to do is just get the interior, give the interior clean, checking the compartments, see if they need a quick wipe down as well. So guys, it's a bit later on in the day now. The Aston Martin's been given back to the customer. He was happy with that, so that's now ready to be put up for sale whenever he chooses. We've made some good progress on the Alfa Romeo. That's fully done, so the wheels are back on the car. The customer can come and collect that when he's ready. And other than that, we've just got the Transit now to work on for the rest of the day. So yeah, this is the Transit. I think Toby's going to give the cab a quick clean, but other than that, he can go straight into the studio and start putting the accessories on it. So guys, that's a wrap on episode 1 at this week at New Look Detailing. We had the Aston Martin in, we had the Transporter, the Alpine A110 and also the Alfa Romeo Giulia. They was all in this week, so there'll be some content coming out on the YouTube channel for those. Other than that, we've just got the M2 left and the Transit in the studio at the moment. So as I mentioned, this M2 is still here, and so is the Transit. Toby's just finished off adding all the styling additions to that, as well as Callum's just working on the stone chip removal. Remember, there's new videos on the channel every Wednesday and Sunday, 8 PM, so keep a lookout for those, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.